gentlemen, welcome to our special segment, Inside Immunology. I'm your host, Sarah Stevens.
I am Caroline Watson.
My co-anchor here. And today we're doing a deep dive into the extraordinary world of immunology. Isn't that really interesting, Caroline?
It is exciting. I actually have a joke for us today. Why was the cell phone a favorite among immune cells? Caroline, Sarah.
I don't know why.
Because it had great T-cell reception.
Oh, that's
good.
clever. Thanks. So, picture this. A vast, intricate network, more complex than any city's infrastructure, working tirelessly to protect us from unseen invaders. That is our immune system.
It's amazing.
A true marvel of nature.
Yeah.
Truly amazing.
It is.
But today we won't bore you. We have Professor Sell here to take a deeper dive into the immune system and some blood tests. So take it away, Professor Sell. Hey, thanks for having me here. Okay, so we're just going to go over the CBC with differential here. So the CBC with differential is a good way to provide the full white blood cell count, and it also differentiates the subtypes of each of the white blood cells. So that allows you to, indicate certain conditions going on in the body and also see how your body will react to certain inflammation or infections.
Okay.
Yeah. One example of that would be banding of the neutrophils. Anyway.
Oh.
So then we're going to move on here to the ESR. The ESR is also known as the erythrocyte sedimentation rate. That is a good marker of chronic inflammation, things happening over time, non-specific, and it takes a little bit longer to respond to the It takes a little bit longer to respond than the CRP, which I'll go over in a moment. And it's just a good trend over time. So come on over to the CRP here. So the CRP stands for the C-reactive protein. The CRP is a acute phase reactant protein. It
Professor Sell? You there?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Okay.
you're good. You're on.
Thank you. So it rises and falls faster than Hello? Sorry about that. We seem to be having some technical difficulties over there with Professor Sell. It looks like they're okay. Okay, back to you, Professor Sell. So the CRP stands for the C-reactive protein. It is an acute phase reactant protein. Excuse me. It's going to rise and fall faster than the ESR, which we explained earlier, and it's more for acute inflammation.
Perfect.
And then over here.
All right, what do we got?
So this is not a blood test necessarily, but this is more describing the complement system, which happens in an immune response. So you're going to have three things happening in the complement system. You're going to have the MAC attack, which is going to cause a hole in the cell, and all this water is going to rush in. It's going to cause apoptosis of the cell. You're then going to have chemotaxis, which is hataxi, and it's going to chemically call in people like the macrophage and the neutrophil to come take care of these pathogens. Next, you're going to have opsonization, which is tagging, and it's going to tag and then call people over. Then here we have the clotting cascade. I'm sorry, we seem to be having more technical difficulties. Professor Sell, we can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear us. We're missing the clotting cascade. Okay, we'll move on to the kinin system then. Just move on, okay. And kinin, you're just, it releases bradykinin. Okay, that didn't work either. We seem to be still having technical difficulties. Skip kinin. We understood bradykinin, but skip that and we'll just go right to antibodies. Thank you. Back to you. Okay, thanks. Last thing we have to go over here are the immunoglobulins. There are 5 that we need to talk
The
about.
what?
The immunoglobulins. The first one is the IgG. Now that one is more for your long-term immunity. These are going to be most numerous in your body. It also helps with opsonization of the pathogen, which is, again, as we talked about over here, is tagging here, and then it's activation of the complement system, which we again talked about over here, most numerous. Your next one is your IgA, and that's going to neutralize toxins and bacteria, and that's found in secretions, saliva, etc. Next, you have your IgM. Your IgM is first created. It's the first one created in response to an antigen. It's the largest and it helps with agglutination. Next is your IgE. That's going to be most common in your respiratory tract. Also helping with allergic responses.
It's my allergic.
Also helping in your allergic responses and parasitic infections. Last but not least, you have your IgD. Not a lot of these, okay? Antigen receptors on the B lymphocytes, all you need to know there.
Oh.
Wow. Thank you, Professor Sell. That is some very cool information.
That was great.
Yeah, that was very cool. But now, even more special, we have an inside look into the immune system itself. Isn't that right, Caroline?
It is, Sarah. So we actually got to meet some of the key players of the immune system. So it was really exciting for us, and we can't wait to share it with you.
Yeah. We'll see you guys back in a minute. And we're turning it over to the mast cell. Mast cell, good morning.
Hi there.
And what's your role?
I'm just hanging out. I like to just sit down deep in the tissue, and I feel pretty in tune, like the weatherman, to senses, and sometimes I feel like I sense some of urgency to release some histamine.
Thank you. That's fantastic.
Here. Thanks. All right, guys. So we have a neutrophil. Are you neutrophil?
Yeah, I'm the neutrophil.
Oh, you're a neutrophil. Yeah, I got that right.
Yeah,
Happy.
of course,
So
obviously.
what are you doing here today?
So today, I'm here. I'm kind of like I'm always ready. I'm always ready because when somebody comes in, a pathogen, I'm the first one there.
Ring, ring, ring.
Obviously. Oh shit.
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh my god, I gotta go.
Oh, so it looks like we actually just found an NK cell here. Hi there.
It's actually natural killer. I primarily fight viruses and cancer. I know it's really sad.
Okay.
I would really like to be part of the adaptive immune system, but I'm really just in the innate.
Oh.
So I'm just waiting for a virus and a cancer to come by. So if you see anything, let me know.
Okay.
Did you sense something? Did you sense something? Where are you going? I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, it's not a virus. It's not a virus. Hey there, who do we have here?
Oh, hey, macrophage here.
And what's your role?
Sorry, you just caught me while I was cleaning up. I pretty much am like the janitor here of the system. I am constantly taking after the neutrophils' mess, always cleaning up there. So it's a messy job here in the system. See what I mean?
Thanks.
Hey, I'm the memory T cell. Remember this for later. Suspicious item over across the way. Looks scary. I'm the T regulatory cell. I kind of just make sure everyone's doing their job. I don't like to micromanage too much, but I just want to make. Oh Jesus, what is he doing? Hey! Don't miss me. Hey! Go back over there! No!
What are you doing? Who are you?
Okay. I'm the T helper cell.
Whoa, strong.
Kind of similar to the T regulatory cell, but they're mostly making sure the cytotoxic T cell doesn't kill its own people. Kind of crazy, but I'm just really making sure the immune response is doing.
There's a pathogen. I think it's trying to get in. Oh, no! Not the pH! It burns! Oh, mucus! Oh, the sweat! Oh, my eyes! Oh, yeah! Sayonara!
Wow, what a cool experience being able to be inside the immune system, seeing all those cells and what they're up to. Very cool stuff, don't you think?
Very, very cool.
Just amazing. Now, there were a couple that we didn't get to see. We tried to find the dendritic cell and both the B cells, but they were off. You know, they're very busy. So we just wanted to give them a little shout out here. And just of note, the dendritic cells, so they're really linking the innate and adaptive immune system. They're bringing debris or the pathogen through the lymph to the lymph nodes to the B and T cells. Very important stuff. And then we also have the cytokines and the interleukins. Now, the interleukins are a type of cytokine that are often released by macrophages or lymphocytes, and they really control the amount of inflammation. And the cytokines link the innate and adaptive immune system as well, and are produced by the COX enzyme. So similar to the dendritic cell in that way. Cool stuff, huh?
That is
and
great.
we also have the B cells, which Caroline will go over with you.
All right, so the B cells, you have two kind of parts to those, two different flavors, if you will. You got the plasma B cells, and they make the antibodies. And then you have the memory B cells, and they remember the antibodies for next time, so that there can be a faster and larger response the next time the same pathogen gets in.
Well, we don't want that to happen now, do we?
No, absolutely not.
We don't. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week, where we'll go over the digestive system.